I remember that.
Hey guys, welcome to another iteration of the My Hero Academia manga chapter reads for Monday, actually. This is, well, it was released on Monday. This is actually Tuesday, and I just forgot. So we're now going to be jumping into 366.
Yeah.
We got Mark here, as you heard.
How's it going? How's it going?
And Mark, there's something that we do before we read every single new chapter, and what would that be?
Recap episode!
Yes, we got the recap episode. Let's go over real quickly on chapter year 1. Chapter 365 of My Hero, which is pretty much talking about Edshot's quirk a little bit. Talking about how like he could really compress himself into the tiniest bits. But there is a drawback. He can only hold it for so long. So as he's doing this,
If it goes too small, he dies.
yeah, he is literally just like whatever he's last made to be. But he's quick with the work. He's already got like Mako coughing up blood, or rather blood circulating a little bit more. All for Shiggy's seeing all that, and he's like, I ain't about that. And he goes full rage mode, and that's when Mirko like it gets a taste of his own it gives him a taste of his own medicine and kicks him with her foot. And then she goes rabbit form. You know, like
a wild beast.
Yes. She pretty much is sacrificing like every single part of her body to make this all happen.
Our poor bunny waifu.
Mm-hmm. And of course we got Mirio in support as well. But let me see what else is happening. I remember now. Shigaraki's now starting to reflect a little bit. He's like, I'm moving so slower now. Starting to hurt a little bit. Is that really
Starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Is that pain? Is that pain? Me feeling this pain? And so, what happens here? Oh yes, he's starting to reflect on this battlefield now. Everyone else is fighting to support Bakugo, and he's over here like, "Ah, you know, I used to have people like that." And his body's like, "Oh, guess what? That's what you need." And then creates essentially clones. I think of what was it? Naruto's enemy, Zetsu. And just think about the different clones that he had, and that's pretty much close to what we're seeing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much just like a really short recap of 365. So, without further ado, we'll jump into 366. Let me just, when it wants to work with me. That's really weird. Maybe I can just, yeah, there we go. One of the links wasn't working. All right. So here we go. Chapter 366, page 1. I'll start off with Tomura Shigaraki's body was groping around for its optimal form. So I'm already judging the wording here. I'm like, why did it use groping?
I was wondering that too. Why was that the choice of words?
I don't know. Same question as to why the chapter's name is Full Moon.
Oh, I know that. You'll find out.
Okay. Oh. Okay, no, I got it. But anyway, we'll move forward.
Do you get it though?
I actually do get it. It's unfortunate, but I'll tell you guys right now, I've been hit with spoilers a bit in this chapter, so I think I pretty much know a middle part and the end part.
The spoilers are ripe.
Mm-hmm. But we still get further narration as we just see a shot of Shigaraki and the now like formed faces of the people that have been close to him in the past. The optimal,
his literal family.
His family. That optimal form seems to be a bloated mass of fingers, forever seeking destruction. A form that overwhelmed the world around him and kept everyone at arm's reach. Let's see. I'm trying to depict like which text boxes go next. But the heroes,
I believe it's the one right under that one.
Yeah. But the heroes bested that form. Thanks to erasure, he couldn't heal the accumulating damage to his body. That, plus the stress and panic afflicting his mind, gnawed away at his existence.
I
Yikes.
guess it is true because I didn't think about that. That's true because right now he's getting hit with two different erasures. He's getting hit with Izawood and he's getting hit by Monoma copying him.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. You know
So
what?
that means
Yeah.
regeneration is being weakened at least, and
And his the
decay
pure,
is turned off.
yeah, decay's turned off as well. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. So because they got this system going on, Manuel is like constantly supplying them like with like fluids just to make
Water
sure,
for their
yeah,
eyes.
yeah, water for their eyes. So Shigaraki's form now has to kind of adapt to that. It's like, okay, well, this is no longer optimal, so what else is new? And so he creates, ugh. I jumped
And
into
straight up
there.
looking like an Elden Ring boss.
He really does look like, dude, the fingers.
He really looks like an Elden Ring
do
boss.
do 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 do. And his new body turned into an ideal form for that particular moment. Bruh, that is, I mean, I don't think anything becomes any grosser than just simply just the idea of all these fingers. But the fact that his family don't really become like individual things, they're just fingers of a whole hand.
Ugh.
What the? Why?
It's like, is that better or worse than what we said was gonna happen? I can't tell you.
I could have sworn that it could have been like worse if they actually separated, became like entities that had like sentient like conscience, but you know what, this is just as gross. They took the gross route. You know what, I can appreciate that.
You can see the veins in the necks. Ugh.
Ugh. As long as they don't like try to open up their mouths.
Ugh.
I think we'll be fine. Anyway, still absolutely raging right now. We got Mirko, she's like, eat this and die. And then what just happened in the next page? Smash covers the entire page. Following page.
He just smacked the shit out of Mariko.
Oh my gosh, she's lines, dude.
Yeah, you see her. She's like, she's flying.
Yeah, I think even like Mario's like looking behind after that. He's like, what? Oh, he's like, Mirko.
He's like, ah!
Jesus. And then we got Amajiki. He's looking out of this. He's like, oh, Mario. And then,
Whoa.
yeah, wow. He did like a ground shaking type of thing. What I can see. I'll take this page and then you can go after. We got Hato. She's like shooting out to Alpha Shiga right now. Mirio's like, no. And he's like reaching out to Alpha Shiga, like, knock it off.
She's hit.
Yeah, you just see Alpha Shiga just turn around. It's like, I now know that you have nothing.
Mirio is powerful, but this is even beyond him.
This is true. And it shows like he's right. Like Mirio's thinking to himself, like, on my own. I'm not even worth his time. Damn it.
Like if this was before Shigaraki became this, oh, Mirio could solo him easy.
Yeah, but it's as he said, he had it like right down from the beginnings that he can't really do a lot on his own. And at this point, it's not even worse. He can't do anything.
Pretty much at this point, this is way beyond him at this point.
Yeah. But go ahead, Mark. Got the next page here.
We see Shigaraki with a zoom
Zoom.
his face as he's looking at Best Genius. I assume he says, "You don't get to fix what I already broke." As you see Best Genius getting ready to defend Bakugo,
Oh my god,
going
that's
at
genius.
going at Shigaraki with all of his cables. We see Best Genius. There's clearly a defensive form, one that rejects everything. Because that's clearly a defensive form, one that rejects everything. That's the conclusion you've come to, is it? As you see Mirio face to the ground and go
Damn,
through them and just
going
punch him
for
straight in the
speed.
face. Next page, we see that Mirio got flung back, and he's going for Best Genius. Best Genius is trying his best to just trying to capture Shigaraki. We see Amajiki just laying on the ground. We see Mirio. Damn it! Is this it? We see Nejire on the ground, hurt. Murako is just yeesh. She's in
But
a tree.
yeah, just hanging out.
She's face first, bunny tail up in a tree.
Sautam.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
We see Mirio again. Is this really? And then we see Sir Night Eye. You'll make a fine hero. The future you saw for me, Night Eye. We see, I believe this is Mandalay? I believe it's Mandalay.
yes.
Drop the electromagnetic barrier for just a moment. Mirio's like,
Hmm?
We see Best Genius. Just 2 seconds as Mandalay again. Then we see Mirio with Mandalay again. Keep him busy for just 2 seconds. Best Genius. What? Why? No. Wait. We see there's this black, shadowy looking Shigaraki monster. 2 seconds is an eternity. As we see Best Genius's wire just getting destroyed by him.
He looks like a silhouetted, like, lion maimed, oh my god. Why am I blinking
He
on
really
his
does
name?
look like that.
Yeah, lion maimed Akuma.
He really does.
This is so wild. Alright. I guess I'll do this one. So next page. I want to take a quick second. I really love how they're drawing Mirio for this one. Well, I don't like how he's panicked, but I like how they're drawing him as panicked.
It's a very serious situation.
It really is. But yeah, another full panel of him, like, again, panicking. He's like, 2 seconds, how do I, what can I do? That you have nothing. Ignoring me. No, hang on. Right now, I need to keep attention on me. But how? What do I even have in my arsenal? And he's like, flashbacks to I guess when he first like was talking to Night Eye just to be recruited. It just dawns on him. So keep smiling. A world without smiles and humor has no, as he laughs. We have, oh my god, dude. This has more impact if you actually read it. But all right. This is probably what Timon and Pumbaa felt when they had to distract the hyenas for just a quick moment.
Wow.
Full moon rising tonight.
Full moon rising tonight.
He phases like out of the grass. Full moon first.
Boom.
Just like we taught them.
Shigaraki's like, damn, that ass.
But yeah, to finish up with Night, I was gonna say, a world without smiles and humor has no bright future. Yeah, Opportunity is kind of at a loss for any words we can even see him express.
He's like, what just happened?
What? This is honestly the greatest like panel of Mirio I've ever seen.
Ever.
There's so much emotion. But if you jump to the next page,
woo!
Literally like to the side, he actually got Shiki to laugh for just a little bit. Huh? As you see on the top right,
we see the jets.
We see the jets. We see the whip.
And we see he's giving a slingshot his ass straight into Shigaraki. Let's go, Izuku.
And the next page is literally two halves of one page representing Izuku and the other one Shigaraki. The cleanest drawings for both of them. Do put those on trading cards. That'll sell.
Really, you really could. There is a trading card game, a collectible card game from My Hero. I've seen it in the store.
I think, yeah. I can't imagine them not taking advantage of it. But anyway, smash!
Yep, we see him just deliver a super fast smash straight to Shigaraki.
That was insane.
And it clearly did a good amount of damage because Shigaraki like, oh.
Dude, he's lines now.
We're now getting to the main conflict.
He's finally here. But man, dude, the moment that Deku looks over, like right behind him, it's gonna be heart-wrenching to see it. If he hasn't seen it already.
I mean, at least Bakugo will be alive.
In just moments, he'll probably wake up and be like, "What took you so long, damn nerd?" And he'll be like, "Blah." Man, dude.
Full moon rises tonight. That's a thumbnail.
Full moon rising. Well, I have to gotta be careful. I kind of want to like do something like that when isn't so overtly spoilery. But I think I already got it.
You can just put your face. You can just put your face reaction in one of the cheeks.
Oh, you know what? I'll have to think about it. I don't want to be too overt about it.
No, I have an amazing idea.
Okay, you'll have to tell me like afterwards. Yeah. But yeah, dude. Again, I love how they did a lot of the drawing, like especially that page of just like the initial like Mirio being knocked back and showing best units. Like those are some like I can't even imagine how they're gonna animate this. This is gonna look so crazy.
See, when this is actually animated, this is gonna look fresh.
Yeah, everyone just got like knocked back several times over. It's real rough. The fact is that All for Shiggy like adopted a new form, and it kind of gives him like the body density as like the very first Nomu that we saw, kind of like that like size, and it's mainly because he's like covered himself with hands and fingers,
looking like an Elden Ring boss.
It really does, but also is the design kind of tells you everything. Is the fact that like he is actually trying to protect and reject everything around him by the fingers enclosing in on him to protect him, essentially. So that's a really cool form, and gross, but also cool.
This is gonna be a wild fight.
I can't like. I mean, this is pretty much it. Like, sure, you can continue the series, but this is kind of like the peak. Honestly, like if Deku masters like One for All in every single quirk, like years later, obviously that's his peak. But right now, like Deku is the only one who could take on like All for Shiggy right now.
Yeah, we're currently in the end game right now.
Mm-hmm. Deku in this shot alone, made up for the fact he can't make 100%, but also the fact is that he's utilizing like probably 3 to 4 quirks at once.
Yep, he's using Fajin, Black Whip, and the base like super strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so wild, and the speed that that happens is
float,
crazy.
And float probably.
Yeah, I can see that. So wild, but now I gotta wonder like what was really taking up his time back in the seas. I guess we'll see.
I imagine we saw the Jets. The Jets probably just gave him a lift.
When were the Jets exactly?
The Jets, the ones from America.
Oh, you think they kind of swooped in real quick? They're like, oh hey.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. We see the Jets, so yeah, that's what we saw in the ocean. It was the Jets from Star.
That actually would be really cool. And they were like, go class rep. And Deku's like,
exactly. Go get him, Pres.
That's actually really
still
dope.
one of my favorite panels in the most recent arc. That is still one of my favorites.
Mm.
Go get him, class. Go get him, Pres.
My favorite is probably the consistent like Deku staring, even with like Hajime being there. That's also with like Ida as well,
Oh
where
yeah,
he's
I
like,
love that. I love that one. I love that one too. And the one right after that one where they just have asshole faces.
oh yeah, that's right.
There've been some golden faces some golden shots and faces in this arc.
Yeah, but you know what? Real quick shout out to Samario, not just for the lines, but also fully committing and actually making the villain laugh for just a moment.
Yeah, like he's actually like he did. Like I have a friend who says like he feels like they made Mario too much of a joke. I'm like, but Mario's all like, yes, I do like the serious Mario, but this Mario is also very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he's still strong. It's just the fact that he's up against a god tier OP enemy right now, and Mario, as strong as he is, figure out he's a little too broken right now.
Mm-hmm. And
Like
oh
I think before he got all for one, I absolutely think Mario could have soloed this man.
yeah, Mario has legitimately what it takes. Like maybe Deku's like past him a little bit just because he has just a lot of tools like in his arsenal. But Mario can solo several people.
Oh, absolutely. As long as like all for one makes it is like the one thing he can't take on, but
Yeah.
everything else he could absolutely.
I think Dobby would probably be another one he might have trouble with.
Maybe
It depends. Like, well, Dobby would have to like extinguish most of his flames at that point. But
I think he had trouble with AFO. He might have trouble with he probably would have trouble with Giganto Machina.
yeah, I would say yeah, he would have a lot of issues with those with like sturdy like quirks, things that make them like just fully built.
Yeah, like anything that's like either giant or like we're reaching god levels of OP.
Yeah. Or anything that shuts off his quirk, you know.
Why you gotta bring up old wounds?
No, listen, he would charge at like Aizawa. Aizawa would just look him down and just wrap him up. That's it.
We're talking about villains.
But oh yeah, I know. But just like anybody, which is why
Correct.
there's a video game for it.
One's justice.
One Justice and One Justice Two.
Correct.
I saw it at GameStop and I was like, do I? I can think about it later.
I own it.
It was $20 and I was like, hmm, it'd make for some content, maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah, I own it. Like, I haven't looked at the DLC list recently to see who else they've added just yet.
Wasn't the last person they added who was it? Was it a villain? No, it wasn't. It was a hero, right? I
Let me
think it
check.
was I think class 2 like 1B. Was it Kendo?
She was one of them that was
She was
evidence in
one of
Morrison's
them.
her, I
Yeah.
believe. Let's see. They added Midnight. They added Aoyama. Yeah, it
But
looks like Aoyama was the last DLC they've added so far.
but then they update Mirios to be the full moon rising. I would love that. No, actually, you know what? I'm not sure if they would fully go for that. Maybe like make that a grab somehow. Full moon rising.
In the other translation, it goes like the peach is ripe.
The peach is ripe. Yeah, this is a very solid chapter, and finally leads us to something that we've been fully expecting. So I don't have any complaints on this one. So
Oh, that's been a fantastic chapter.
honestly, like obviously, there's obviously the aquarium front that we still have to deal with. Then there's a bunch of other fronts as well. But as far as the big threats, aside from Dobby, We do have still like All for One still rocking with the Airy quirk for a limited time before he gets got. Uh, and then we have this one actually, where Deku finally makes it to the UA grounds actually to fight All for Shiggy, and is literally the one of the few people mobile to fight. I think Best Genius is there, Mirio, and then it's just Deku and anyone supporting in the back.
Basically,
I would love to see Bakugo go again with this super speed. Because that was wild.
that'd be true. If he could activate that again, if he can activate that again, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, I was going to check to see when the next chapter was going to be released.
I'm pretty sure it's next week.
5 days. It's trying to get back to its regular schedule. Well, actually, we're recording. Yeah, we're recording like on Tuesday. So yeah, it'll end up on Sunday.
Okay, so just I guess Monday they just need a little more time, so now they go back to Sunday.
Yeah. So, alrighty. I guess if that's everything, Mark, did you have anything else you wanted to share aside from the full moon rising?
I mean, I think we've said pretty much all there is to say.
Yeah. Alrighty. Then we'll end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you guys in the next manga chapter read. That'll be 367. So, all right. Take it easy, guys. Hashtag bye, everyone.